Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm a Cowboy Goddess. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you wish, if you like, if you want to. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing to like, comment, share, subscribe. But do it at your own pace. Do it at your own free will. Turn on post notifications so you know it's time to drop and upload a video. I appreciate all the love and support. Thanks again for tuning in with me for another video. For today's topic, subject title is going to be titled, They Live in Denial. They don't go by logic or common sense. Narcissists, they live in delusion. They block things out their head, and they be in denial about certain things, on certain issues, on certain problems. I mean, narcissists, they're dumb. They're not smart. They're not the sharpest tool in the shed. They're not the smartest cookie in the cookie jar. It's like these people, it's like they lack all common sense. They don't go by no logic, no proof, no evidence. They don't try to reason. They don't try to comprehend analyzing things. It's like they just live in their own made a fairy tale world. They live in a land of fantasy. They live in dreamland. And it's because they're liars. They're not honest people. They don't want to see their faults, their flaws. They have a hard time seeing and admitting their flaws. They don't want to see their bad qualities. And they cannot admit when they're wrong about something. They cannot stand taking accountability and own up to what they did. They cannot take accountability and own up to them doing someone bad, mistreating someone. I mean, narcissists, they just ostracize people. And parents and siblings that are narcissists, they pick on the scapegoat and the black sheep. They bully, ostracize the scapegoat and the black sheep. They invalidate their feelings. And it's sad. It's sad that the scapegoat child is just overlooked and belittled by the narcissist parents and the narcissist siblings. It's sad. It's sad that this kind of stuff goes on in some family dynamics, in the family structure with some families. Some families have a very dysfunctional and toxic family unit. But these narcissists, they want you to forget about all the hurt they caused you, all the misery they put you in. And things don't work like that. You cannot make someone just forget all the pain you brought onto them. Those memories of you doing them bad, it's always going to come back into their head. It's always going to come back into their mind at different times of how bad you treated them. Because a lot of things was uncalled for. The way narcissists treated you, most of the time, this stuff was uncalled for. Because you was innocent. You was not doing nothing. They just single pick you out. Made you the scapegoat. Made you the black sheep. You wasn't doing nothing. They bullied you. They used you as a punching bag. And they was mean to you for no reason. They verbally abuse you. For no reason. And sometimes they physically abuse you for no reason by beating you. Sometimes you were just sitting there minding your own business. You could have been playing a video game. You could have been watching TV, listening to music. You were just minding your own business, being quiet, not mouthing off, not being sassy, not talking back, not being disrespectful. And the narcissist, the parent or sibling, or any narcissist, they just came up and started attacking you. They just came up and started beating you. They physically abuse you by beating you for nothing, for no reason. I mean, it's real crazy. It's crazy how these people just think they can abuse you and expect you to forgive them easily. They expect you to forgive them with open arms and go back to loving them. No, it does not work like that. Because these narcissists, they get fake apologies. They get fake sorries. But that's just it's to fool you, and it's to get you to stop talking about what they did to you. They say sorry and apologize. It's to get you to stop talking. But in the back of their minds, in the back of their heads, and in their minds, they think they did nothing wrong. They think they did not do much to you. They think that you is over reacting. You being too sensitive. You got some problem that you're going through. You're going through stress. You're stressed out. You're going through something, so you're making up some lies on them. You're overreacting, exaggerating, and making up some lies on them. You're making up some lies on them with your stories. They're saying that you keep coming up with all these new things they did to you. They're saying that you're making up lies on them. They're saying that you're making up some lies on them with made up stories. Yes, it's crazy. They put that in their head all because they live in denial. These people are living in denial. They don't live in truth. They live by being false. They live in deception. All they know is deception, lies, and living by being false. That's all they know. And it's sad. It's sad that these people cannot see their bad flaws, their bad traits. It's sad they cannot see these things about themselves. It's sad. It's sad they put in their heads that they is something they're not. It's sad they try to portray to be something that they're not. But it really put in their mind that there's something that they're not. And it's sad. It's sad to be in that much a delusion. It's sad to be that delusional. If these people, your siblings and parents that are narcissists, what they did to you was for no reason. Out of jealousy, they envied you. And having a older sibling that's jealous of their younger sibling, they picked on the younger sibling. They bullied their younger sibling. They was always making fun, mocking the younger sibling. It's like everything the younger sibling did, they came down hard on them. They scolded them bad. No child is perfect. All children are mischievous at times. All children is going to make mistakes and do bad things at times. They're going to be mischievous. That's a child's nature. But all because you was a scapegoat and the black sheep of the dysfunctional family, your parents and siblings, they just wanted to pick on you. They just always wanted to pick on you about something. They wanted to get on you and be hard on you. They wanted to get on you and be hard on you about anything. Just to pick on you. Just to bother you. So any kind of mischievous or bad thing that you did, any kind of way that you acted out in the wrong way, they used that and took it so they could scold you. I mean, they could got on you. They could told you that you was wrong. Don't do that no more. Next time, I'm going to punish you. You're being grounded. Don't do that no more. They could have did that. But a lot of times they just wanted to scold you. So they took you being mischievous, you acting up not so nicely, and they took that as a way for them to scold you harshly, fuss and yell, scream at you loud. They use that so they could fuss, yell, scream at you loud. And they took that as a reason for them to belittle you. Because in the process of those moments, sometimes they would say insulting things. They would belittle you. They would say, you're always acting out. You're always not paying attention. You don't like reading. You don't like studying. They would say things like they just was saying, like, in a way how they scolded you, in a way how they insulted and belittled you. Sometimes they would say things to belittle you, to make you feel more dumb. They would say some things to make you feel like you was really dumb, not smart, like you lacked good common sense. They would say things to make you feel like you were slow, like you was this slow child. You could be dyslexic. Even if someone is dyslexic and autistic, you should never make fun of them, put them down, and belittle them for that. You should never belittle them for that. But your narcissist parents and siblings, when you messed up, they took that opportunity to make you feel bad, make you feel worse about yourself, make you feel like you're slow, you're a misfit, you're a retard, you're a reject. That's what they did. And sometimes they use that opportunity to give you a bad beating. They're going to beat you with a belt, a object, a shoe. Yeah. A lot of times it did not call for it. If you did not do nothing real terrible as a child, if you was not a bad child that was always disrespectful, always talking back, always doing mischievous things, being a bully to other children, always fighting in school, always talking back to the teachers. If you was not doing things like that, then a lot of times your parents did not have to beat you. A lot of times they did not have to take no object, no shoe, no belt, or no string to beat you. A lot of times they did not have to beat you with something. They're just being mean. They're narcissists. They're mean and evil. They beat you because they were just being mean. They always had a mean streak. Okay. And they took that mean streak out on you. Yeah. They took that mean streak out on you. They always had that mean streak against you. Your parents or siblings always had that mean streak against you, and they always took that mean streak out on you. A lot of times, sometimes our parents might try to say that they talk snappy at times or they're stern. But I say, that's a full of crap. That's a load of crap. I'm saying to our parents that are narcissists, I'm saying you was not, I say, to my parent, I say to my mother that is a narcissist. I'm saying about my mother that is a narcissist. I'm saying that you was not just talking snappy at times. I said to my mother, you was not just talking snappy. You're not just a stern person. You're more than stern. You're mean and evil. I told my mother that she's more than stern. I told her that she's mean sometimes. I told her, you're more than stern. You're mean sometimes. And she said to me that she don't mean to be mean at times. Because I said to her, you're more than stern. You're mean sometimes. And she put on a fake, phony act and started saying to me that she don't mean to be mean sometimes. I just go, I don't mean to be mean sometimes. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, put it on that fake, phony act about, I don't mean to be mean sometimes. I'm saying just being fake and phony. Just talking that BS. That's all. Just talking that bullshit. I'm like, she lied about she was not aware of what she was doing. My mother is lying about she was not aware of all these things that she was saying and doing to me. Come on now. You was aware of a lot of things that you said and did to me. I'm not believing it. You was not aware. I'm not believing that crap. I'm not falling for it. I'm not no dummy. I'm not no jackass. Run that line on someone else. You was not aware. You're just saying that to make up an excuse for yourself. Even saying you was not aware is not an excuse. Not being aware does not make you innocent. Not being aware does not clear you from what you did. Even if you was not aware, you're still guilty of what you did. You still said these things. You still did these things. You're still guilty of what you did. You're still guilty of it. not aware. It's just an excuse so that you don't take accountability. It's so you don't fully take accountability and fully own up to what you did. I'm sick and tired of the lies. I'm just tired of my mother and my family. I'm tired of my mother, my siblings, my whole family. I'm tired of all of them. They're just all fake. They're also fake and phony. A bunch of snakes. Yeah, so, like I say, it's said that these people live in denial. It's said they're living in denial in a fantasy world, in dreamland, in la la land. It's sad. It is so sad. It's sad that these people cannot use logic and common sense to figure out, to see what they did was terrible. And what they did was uncalled for. Most of the stuff they did was uncalled for. A lot of things they said should not have been said. A lot of things they did should not have been done. A lot of the stuff, most of the stuff was uncalled for. And for nothing. Most of the stuff was uncalled for. It was done for nothing. The scapegoat and black sheep got scarred. The way they heard it, the scapegoat and black sheep, the way they hurted you, the way they hurted people, they scarred you. They scarred people. They gotta realize that they scarred these people because these people always got to live with all the bad words, all the bad insults they said to them. And they got to live with being beat. If they abused them by giving them beatings, then they got to live with that. These narcissists don't want to reflect back on what they did. And some of them make out that they forgot about a lot of things they did. And some of these narcissist parents and siblings, they try to say and make out that they forgot about a lot of these things that they did. Well, I say, if you're not lying, if you really have forgot about a lot of these things, it's still not an excuse. It still does not let you off. It still does not let you off the hook. You're still at fault. And you're still being handled accountable for all the wrong you did. Not remembering, you forgetting, not remembering these things. Oh well, too bad. That's still not a reason for you to get sympathy or to get a pass. I'm not giving no pass. You forgot and can't remember. I say, oh well, because I've not forgot. I still remember. So I'm still holding you accountable. I'm not giving you no pass. No way, Jose. I'm not giving you no pass. Hell to the no. I'm not giving you no pass. I'm not letting you off the hook. I'm keeping you on the hook. I'm holding you on the hook. Because I reflect back and think back on a lot of this stuff. Narcissists don't want to reflect back. They don't want to try to remember their dirty deeds, how they treated people, their mistakes, their issues, their problems, their demons that's in them. Because a lot of these narcissists got a demonic spirit in them. They got demons in them. And that demonic spirit was coming out onto you, who they abused and made the scapegoat and made the black sheep. It's said that these people don't live by logic and common sense. And they just live in denial. It's said they just live in denial. I'm a Calthable Goddess. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you wish, if you like, if you want to. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing to like, comment, share, subscribe. But do it at your own pace. Do it at your own free will. Turn on post notifications so you know each time I drop and upload a video. I appreciate all the love and support. Thanks again for tuning in with me for another video. I will see you all again in my next video. One love, oh love. I'm out. For love.